time project over single parent families. I chose this because I felt as if I could relate most to this, and I think it would be a cool idea to see how we could maybe find a solution, which I don't think there's any set in stone solutions for anything, especially this, but there is ways we can help prevent and help the single parent families that are struggling. The reason I chose this, another reason, is because I can explain and go in depth and talk about it and give my personal story and how it affected my life, how it affected my family. I'm just trying to bring awareness, I suppose, to so many families that don't have both parents. They just have one parent, so they struggle a bit for money, or maybe a support system because there's not both parents and one parent's always having to work to support the kids. I was challenged with this project because I didn't know when was too much, when was not enough, or when to stop, I guess. I chose a story idea because I figured I could go in depth and explain my story within the short story and explain and give factual evidence of, like, the statistics of single parent families, rather than having, like, a chart or a different, like, layout, which that would be a lot easier and maybe more appealing to the eye if I just had a chart where you could just look at it and look at the statistics. But I didn't think it was as personal and as kind of like, oh wow, that's right, that happens. I think the most important thing I learned about this was there's so many families, and the rates for these families are continuing to increase, and there's not really anything you can do about it. Like I said, nothing is set in stone for a solution for really anything, especially this. You can just maybe bring awareness and give more things to help these families, maybe more like availability to give them. We have like the link card and stuff like that, but if we had more things available, it might help these families more, so they don't struggle as much. Like I said, the percentages of these families just continue to rise. They're not decreasing at all. In the short story, I included the factual evidence and the statistics of all of the increasings, and then I included my own story. I think that's about it. If I had to do this 20 time project again with a different topic, maybe I would choose the topic of cancer, how that affected me, because my sister has cancer, and how it affects other people, how many people have cancer, how many different types of cancers, and maybe the solution for that would be to raise money for all the different types of cancer so there can be a solution and a benefit for other people who do have those types of cancers. So the one solution I would say from this 20-time project that I came to conclusion was there's not really a solution because you can't stop people from getting a divorce and you can't stop people from being widows. You can't stop that. But maybe if we just bring more awareness and if we shed more light onto single parent families and if we had more ways to help them, that would be tremendous for those families that do struggle for money and do struggle with only being a single parent. And that's that. Thank you.